Hello, welcome to my channel Dalma Makes. This video is inspired by Stardew Valley. It is such a beautiful game with so many cute things in it. I decided to make some accessories for myself so that I can carry that whimsy into real life with me. So I have two projects in this video. Number 1, Prismatic Slime Earrings. Prismatic slime is a very special creature in the game that you can only get during a specific quest. It's like a normal slime except it changes color over time. And it drops a jar of prismatic jelly when you defeat it. The question is how to represent this color shifting slime into a static image. Inspired by the prismatic shard, my friend designed the prismatic slime with perler beads, and in turn I copied that design and turned it into a cross stitch. So of course I made two, and I made sure that they're mirror images of each other, and they're fairly small, which is fine because they're gonna make comfortable earrings. So now let's actually turn them into earrings. Of course, I cut them out. I left quite a bit of margin with the canvas to be on the safe side that it won't fray, and to freeze in place the delicate stitches made with thread. I'm actually going to coat them in this thing called glossy accents, which is a kind of resin that air dries. And at first it's milky, but it dries completely clear. And I'm just getting rid of some of minuscule air bubbles with a pin. I left it to dry more than a day, and it dried super nice and glossy, and all of those threads are like perfectly frozen in place. For the backing of the earring, I'm going to be using a little bit of black felt. And to attach jump rings, I'm just going to be using a little bit of embroidery floss. And to assemble everything, I'm just using straight up hot glue. I'm being careful to cover everything, but to not put too much. I don't want a big mess. And I'm basically just sandwiching the thread that I looped the jump ring on and sticking the stitched canvas onto the felt. When the glue is all set and cooled down, I'm just very closely cutting away all the excess. Now this only works because I've already previously made the stitches be permanent with the resin. Otherwise, if you would cut this close to the edge, it would fray right off the ends. But I could get actually quite close, even using a sharp knife to get back some of those straight edges that you get from pixel art. And actually, on the second thought, I used some more embroidery floss to reinforce the jump rings because it was a little bit flimsy. I should have probably threaded twice as many to start with. To finish off the edges, I'm just going to use a little bit of black acrylic paint because some of that canvas was still visible and I didn't want any of that white edge. I just simply painted around everything that I wanted to be hidden. Several hours later, with the varnish fully dried, I just need to attach the hooks with another set of jump rings. And it's just going to be a very simple dangly drop earrings. And here we are. One pair of prismatic slime earrings. I really like the rainbow colors and how the cross stitch actually preserves the pixel art aesthetic. I'm really happy with them and I'm looking forward to wearing them for many years to come. So now it's time for project number 2. Junimo Plush Pin. The Junimo plush is a secret you can find in Stardew Valley, and it's really adorable. I already like Junimos, but you can find the plush and it has these really big eyes and it's adorable, and I love to use it as decoration in my little home. So of course I decided to cross stitch it as well. Here are some pictures of the progress. I actually recreated the artwork from the game with as much fidelity as I was able to. And I think it came out really cute. I gave it a little bit of a tan neutral background. And once again, I'm cutting it out. This time I'm leaving a little bit more allowance because I'm going to mount this on a stiff piece of cardboard. I'm going to turn this into a pin, so I need something that's solid. I just marked my edges and kind of cut out a piece that's the perfect size. And I'm just cutting slits into that extra canvas so that I can very neatly tuck them in. And I'm just using hot glue and I'm gluing on those flaps one by one, keeping quite a lot of tension to make sure that the embroidery on the front stays flat and taut and perfect. Of course, I'm using my silicone finger protectors, and this makes it a lot easier. I haven't burned myself on this project. To hide the ugly back, I'm going to be adding some light green felt. I picked a felt that actually matches really nicely with the green apple color of the Junimo plush. And let's be honest, the Junimos do actually look like cute little apples. And I'm just gluing it on with more hot glue. Now to actually transform this into a pin, I must add something to it that makes it function like a pin. So I'm just going to be using a regular safety pin. I fished out kind of like a larger one from my stash, and I'm going to be attaching it with another piece of that light green felt and more hot glue. I'm basically going to be embedding one of the sides of the safety pin into the glue and cover it with that extra piece of felt. And this will hold quite permanent as the hot glue seeps right into the fibers of the felt. But of course, once again, we're dealing with fiber art, which is prone to fraying and it could wear down over time. And I want to protect it and make it weatherproof. So I'm going to be applying many coats of a clear acrylic varnish over and over again. I think I applied 5 coats by the end. But at the back, because the felt is very absorbent, I'm going to be using a gel matte medium because this has a heavier body. It doesn't get over and over reabsorbed by the felt, just like the fluid varnish would be. And it will be completely waterproof, just like the front. The felt actually becomes stiff. And there it is, after many hours of drying and many coats of varnish, my pin is finished. I'm super happy with it. I'm going to put it on my backpack that I carry everywhere with me. And now I will have a little bit of the whimsy and wonder of Stardew Valley with me wherever I go. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do tell me which one is your favorite from the two projects. And if you do play Stardew Valley, let me know in the comments what's the cutest thing for you in the game. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you like this sort of crafty content. I will have more Stardew Valley themed projects coming up. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a nice day. Bye!